I'm talking about what's good with the people, man. It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna do this one a little bit different, man. But how's y'all doing on this? What I was saying? Terrified Talking Tuesday. You said Terrified Talking Tuesday. What you talking about, baby? Cuz we gonna go into it. And once again, since we doing this one a little bit different, I want to shout out to everybody around the world that I normally shout out. You know what I'm talking about? The whole penitentiary, everybody incarcerated, everybody who ain't. Go get that stick up in stores now. You know what I'm talking about? Also in stores now that Funka died trying. Gonna get you one. But this one right here is gonna be called Terrified Talk. You know what I'm talking about Tuesday. Bro, I got a gang of stuff to do. I'm running late right now. But you say Terrified Talk, what is you talking about, bruh? This Terrified Talk, you know what I'm talking about? It goes a whole bunch of ways. It just goes a whole bunch of ways. But that let me start off with the first one. Because just like in the spirit of your baby mama, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out all the real niggas with fake jewelry. 18 karat. I see you, man. Hey, forget it, man. But on the real, man, this Terrified Talk and go like that, man. You know what I'm talking about? But the first time, the first kind we're gonna get out the way is the actual person who's terrified that's talking. You know what I'm talking about? Because and today we got this real bad. You know what I mean? We got this real bad. Where we sitting here talking out the side of our neck, we really terrified. But we over here antagonizing people, you know what I mean? But you really scared of you scared of your own shadow. But you sit up here every day with that old ruckus, you know what I mean? Saying a bunch of shit out your mouth, you know what I mean? Fucking with people. Just doing a whole bunch of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Just doing a whole bunch of shit. So that's the first terrified talker. And you say, why is that the first terrified talker? Because the motherfucker be up here just, you know what I'm talking about, talking out the side of his neck. He really terrified. In the skin he really terrified. But he gets so much of a reaction from being up here talking shit, because you know how people is. Yeah, you know people just gonna scoop that mess up. So all the motherfucker gotta do nowadays is sit around, be talking loud, talking about somebody, some shit like that, you feel what I'm saying? But that person really be terrified. So that's the first kind of terrified talker, man. So write that down. The first terrified talker motherfucker is the motherfucker who know he's scared to death, but sitting up here just antagonizing people, you know what I'm talking about? Sitting up here, and I ain't talking about this shit. I'll tell you what I'm talking about the computer. I'm just talking about in the real world. You know what I mean? And you find this a lot in bitches. But now, once again, you find it more in niggas. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's even. You get what I'm saying? And what's happening is, like I said, the usages, most likely once you found this type of person, it was gonna be a bitch. But now in this day and age, you can find this type of person in a bitch ass nigga. And they just come man, y'all done seen it. Y'all might got some family members and shit like this. You know what I'm talking about? Most of the time it'd be your auntie or something, but now it's your uncle. Hey, you get what I'm saying? But the motherfucker with just that loud ass energy, you get what I'm saying? But not just the like a loud obnoxious energy. That shit you come around, you got that loud negative energy where you talking loud and you just trying to rile some shit up. That ain't good. No, that ain't good right there, man. You gonna say, well, that's not good right there, baby, because I just well, I ain't just been some months, man, but I seen some shit like that, man, to where really, and it was behind old, you know how them old women be, you know what I'm talking about, know everything. It it was behind some shit like that, and hella people just fell out. You know what I'm talking about? Because one motherfucker was over here with that loud mouth ass energy and just riled up a bunch of shit. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I be saying. Give you an example. Like, say them people, I don't know, they was into it about potato salad or some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? People was into it about something hella small. You know what I'm talking about? Potato salad or some shit like that, right? And within them getting into it about some motherfucking potato salad, within that argument, one of them motherfuckers start talking about another motherfucking marriage. Like, you get what I'm saying? That shit went from potato salad to a marriage, bruh. How? You get what I'm saying? And that's how we got. That's how we got to this motherfucking that terrified talking shit, man. Cause the motherfucker who came over there and riled up all that shit, man, they ain't gonna do nothing but call the police. You get what I'm saying? They gonna be talking all that loud, and if you was just to push them, they gonna call the police. So like I said, that shit becoming, it's seeming like a tactic on real earth. Like a motherfucker come over there, fuck with you, for you to do something to them, then they can get you in trouble. You get what I'm saying? It's like that, almost like in football when the nigga get to fucking with a nigga talking hella shit, he done pushed him or something, and the ref don't see it, then all he see is the other nigga grab the nigga and swing him around or something. So he the nigga that get the flag or something like that, bruh. Now that's the first terrified talking, you know what I mean? So you gotta watch that right there. I mean, you ain't gotta watch it, but I'd advise you even, man, to I know it don't work like this all the time, but like even when people get to screaming and talking loud, bruh, it's best just to move your way away from to separate yourself from that situation, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Because when it even gets to all that, you hooping and hollering and shit, man, that shit right there might be even beyond understanding, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because you don't really get no understanding out of everybody hollering and shit. So that shit just finna go downhill fast. Because all that hooping and hollering, all that shit does is just create more hooping and hollering. You get what I'm saying? It does. So if you that type of motherfucker right there, man, I don't know, man. I wish you the best. You get what I'm saying? Second type of terrified talk, and this one is right here, cause this one comes from everywhere, bruh. You get what I'm saying? This one right here be on the like the terrified talk, man. Like when you turn on the news, and you watching, and they I don't know. Every time you mama say on everybody knows I'm counting. Sorry, mama. Sorry, mama. Top of the world, mama. Top of the world. Here you know what I'm talking about? Sorry, mama. But yeah, this next type of terrified talk is just like how you be watching the news and shit, you feel me? And for some reason, this is why I just don't watch the news, man. You know what I mean? And just for some reason, man, that for some motherfucking reason, every time you turn on that motherfucker, man, they just got some more shit to put in your head to be scared, afraid of. You know what I'm talking about? Spam risk. They don't never stop, do that. But yeah, like every time you turn on the news or something, bro, that's why I don't watch it. Because they gonna have 2-3 more things for you to watch out for, to be scared for. And that's another terrified talk, man. And it's not just the news, man. Because I'm gonna tell you something who, us and them good church people, man, we good for that terrified talk too, y'all. You know what I mean? We good for threatening people with God. You know what I mean? And like I heard some church people talking the other day, and this is what I wanted to tell y'all, man, because like I said, we just put fucked up narratives on shit, folks. You got to think like everybody thinking one way, so you'll actually think a blessing is like a blessing is not always something good, y'all. It's not. So you know why a motherfucker be talking about, man, like, man, yeah, God done blessed me. The first blessing you get is just waking up, man. And somehow we skip over that one every day. I'm telling you. But they got your perception so fucked up, man, and like we just we tie blessings, that word blessings, to good shit. You get what I'm saying? And the blessing might be Bro, a blessing might be somebody stole your money, bro. And you might get a blessing in the form of that too, bro. Because it just showed you who this motherfucker was. Because you was just finna go do some other shit. Now, say a motherfucker stole $5 out your house or whatever, bro. But you was just finna go do some other real big shit with this nigga where he would have had an opportunity to steal thousands. You get what I'm saying? So we gotta look at that as a blessing too, bro. You just gotta like, I can't explain it, bro. But sometimes a blessing ain't like always a good thing like we think of it. You get what I'm saying? A blessing ain't always somebody giving you some money or you winning something. I mean, that's a blessing, but blessings also come in other ways, bro. Nigga, a car wreck could be a blessing. Just any situation you go through, you gotta find a blessing in it. But like our minds are so wired just to associate blessings with good shit. And a lot of times, like I said, bro, somebody could have stole your motherfucking wallet. And that could be a blessing, bro. And that could just be a blessing, bro. Because now you seen who this motherfucker was, because you was just finna involve this motherfucker right here on some serious shit, bro. And that was a blessing because you got a chance to see who a motherfucker really was before you even got to the next step with this motherfucker. So a lot of times when we be saying shit like we been and went through something and we be looking at it wrong, a lot of times that should be a blessing, folks. It just do. A lot of the times. But we don't do that, man. When something bad happen, we automatically associate it with the devil. You get what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, you could do it if you want to, but that's what I'm saying, man. Something like all bad shit really ain't bad shit. Some of that shit you need to go through, nigga, to shape your motherfucking, you need to learn some of that shit, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Going through shit, it should make you like sharpen your own self up. You get what I'm saying? Like, ooh, they got me this time. I ain't never going for that no more. But like, we don't do that shit. You know what I'm talking about? We keep going for the same shit. Like, we just be paying attention to the wrong shit because of how they done taught us how to think. On some real shit. On the way they done taught us how to think. That's why everything that we might take as bad happening to us, we'll look at, well, some of that shit be God, bruh. Some of that shit be God. So on this word, I say a word that terrified talk. You can't live life being scared to live. You can't, man. You can't live life being scared to live, man. You gotta go live. You know what I'm talking about? You just gotta wake up, grab life by the horns, man, and ride this motherfucking bull like Cowboy Muse and them. You know what I'm talking about? We either gonna stay on this motherfucker or this motherfucker gonna kick us off. You know what I'm talking about? But like my man said, even when we land, we tuck and roll. You know what I'm talking about? I see you, man. Shout out Cowboy Muse. You know what I'm talking about? My man said he even fall gracefully. Whoo. Whoo. See, y'all don't understand what real shit is. That man said even when he fall off a bull, he falls gracefully. That's some motherfucking words right there for your ass, boy. Once again, shout out Cowboy Muse. Real topics. Just the whole firm, bruh. Everybody included. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know how bruh fuck with it. But on this Terrified Talk Tuesday, man, bruh got so much shit to do. And Brother Tone, if you watching this right here, my bad, because the move I was supposed to butt yesterday, man, them people was playing, you know what I'm talking about? But I'm finna get up out here, man. Hopefully I can catch up with you, you know what I'm talking about? But I gotta just do hella shit, hella fast, you know what I'm talking about? Squeeze all that shit into the nephew, sis, old man, old lady, nephew, sis, old man, old lady, old lady, you know what I'm talking about, man? Gotta squeeze all this shit into it, though, boy. I'm telling you, man, and that's why I don't like working, folks. I don't, but I'm still gonna handle everything. I don't. Just another day I might be late. Tell you, I don't even think like that, bro. If I got something to do, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, bro, and I'll see you when I see you. And if that ain't good enough for you, you know what I'm talking about, I understand. But I ain't living to try to make shit good for you. You feel me? Yeah, I'm gonna take myself for you, know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna make sure I'm alright first, man. But yo, this Terrified Talk Tuesday, man. You can't be scared to live life, folks. You can't. And you also can't look for a reason for you not living life either. Because on this Terrified Talk, this is the third part of it right here. What we do right here, man, like somebody will have some solutions and shit for us. You feel me? And you know what you'll do with that Terrified Talk? You'll come up with ways why you can't do it. Somebody already did that, told you exactly where to go, and they'll help you out. And for some reason you just couldn't make it to that building, you came up with every excuse in the world not to make it somewhere to that building. That's also that Terrified Talk. Because you done talked yourself into being lazy. I don't know, man, this motherfucker hidden like it got a hole in it, but it don't. I don't even know where them zigzags at. I can tell you how to fix the whole problem quick. I ain't got time for that shit. I still gotta do all this shit. But yeah, that's the third part to this Terrified Talk shit, bruh. You'll talk yourself out of shit. It's like you didn't talk yourself into being lazy. You talk yourself, it's like you scared to try. You feel me? Every time something come up, here you come with one of them old snuff up. Here you come with one of them all excuses and shit. They not gonna hire me anyway. No, Big Bird. You know what I'm talking about and all that shit right there. There's no reason to go. You just talk yourself out of everything you come up with. And that's the easiest way to kill your motherfucking anything, bruh. That's the quickest way to kill anything you finna do. You won't even get started like that, bruh. You won't. So if you one of them motherfuckers, it's not good to be lazy-minded. Yeah, you might actually be physically lazy, but it's not good to be lazy-minded. You know what I'm talking about? You would rather be physically lazy than mentally lazy. Because you could be a lazy, smart motherfucker. You feel me? You could be a lazy, smart motherfucker. Or you could be a hard-working, dumb motherfucker. I'd rather be a smart, lazy motherfucker. But on this Terrified Talk Tuesday, man, you just can't find excuses, folks. It ain't no reason to be scared, man. If you woke up, fuck it, nigga. You woke up, fuck it, nigga. Then go try. And you can do what the fuck you want to do. And that's the part I don't get right there. In the world, because everybody running around like, man, I could do what the fuck I want to do. Then why the fuck is you doing what everybody else doing? You know what I'm talking about? If you can do what the fuck you want to do, why is you doing what everybody else doing? I don't know. Man, look, folks. You live and you learn. But just make sure you live. You know what I'm talking about? You live and you learn, folks. But you gotta go try, man. Don't be sitting around with them built-in excuses, folks, because life is hella short. And what y'all don't get is you'll be sitting around with that shit for years, bruh. That shit, nigga, 10, 15 years then went by like this, nigga. And you steadily making excuses, bruh. Then you just gonna be old, folks. If God say the same, if you blessed enough to get there, you just gonna be an old motherfucker making excuses, folks. Find out what the fuck you can do, folks, and get the most out that shit. You ain't gotta follow nobody else's script, man. You can just find you something, man, and get the most about that shit, man. You know what I mean? And do what the fuck it is you wanna do, folks. Cause it don't make sense to have on no Gucci belt and you living with somebody else, folks. It don't. A lot of shit don't make sense. It don't. Here go to Z, y'all. I was trying to get up out of here anyway. Hold on, Z. We on national TV. I was finna get up out of here anyway. Hold on real quick. But I'm finna be. Yeah, alright. So I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. And with that one right there, but what do I know? And with that one right there, only you could prevent forest fires, man. You know what I'm talking about? And if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that love.